Preikschas Point of View. Mr. Paul Preikschas is a candidate in the upcoming municipal election in Ward 10 for the City of Mississauga's election this fall. In this segment, Paul will share with us his business vision of Mississauga in the coming years. Hello, Paul, and how are you today?
Great, Tom. How are you doing?
Great, thank you very much. Paul, you mentioned in a previous YouTube recording that you have a unique program called Vision 2020, an economic development plan to help stimulate the economy of Mississauga. Can you please give us an idea? What is it all about?
Great. Tom, Vision 2020's objective is to offer a tax incentive program to attract new business to the City of Mississauga, which in turn will benefit local colleges, universities, and residents of our city. In fact, this can be applied to any municipality that hosts a college or university in Ontario. It is truly a learning and working relationship we are trying to further develop in Mississauga for the business community and local residents.
You mentioned this tax incentive program, but does Mississauga have the authority, the legislative ability to make tax changes to offer incentives?
Unfortunately, at this time, Mississauga can't do this because the Ontario government currently forbids local municipalities from offering tax incentives under Section 106 of the Municipal Act. At present, local municipalities really have only one source of revenue, and that is local property tax. The province and federal government can offer tax incentives and tax breaks for the respective jurisdictions, but municipalities do not have this financial luxury that the governments of Ontario and the federal government does. Frankly, this is not good enough, and it's time for a change. It's time for the anti-municipal tax break legislation, Section 106 of the Municipal Act, must either be amended or repealed altogether.
All right. Well, then who would be responsible for administering this particular program?
Be a joint committee with members from the city, applicable business organizations, and the learning institutions involved.
What would you say to a current business owner in Mississauga who complains that maybe your program looks good for businesses that want to come into Mississauga, but I'm an existing business person in Mississauga. Why can't I get the same type of deal?
Well, the law would require that no businesses be allowed to locate if they're found to be in competition with existing local businesses. The idea of this program is to bring in innovation and unique companies as a partner to benefit our learning institutions.
Paul, the provincial election is now underway in Ontario. Residents of Mississauga will elect 6 MPPs to represent the concerns of the community at Queen's Park. What will your plan do to encourage provincial candidates of all political parties to support tax incentives to attract new businesses to the City of Mississauga?
Mississauga is Canada's 6th largest municipality. I would expect all Mississauga-based MPP candidates to seriously address the positive features of Vision 2020 with the respective parties during the provincial campaign.
And how can individuals or business owners in Mississauga get behind Vision 2020?
First and foremost, they can contact me directly for more information. Additionally, residents and business owners can contact their local MPP to support Vision 2020.
Great. Well, thank you, Paul, for sharing with us your thoughts today. How to energize Mississauga's economy through your economic program called Vision 2020.
It was a pleasure, Tom.
Thank you. If you require further information about Preikschas Point of View, contact Paul directly at 647-606-4740. You can also email Paul at ward10mississauga.com or visit the website www.ward10mississauga.com or follow Paul on Twitter at Paul Preikschas. Stay tuned to YouTube for further segments of Preikschas Point of View.